Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. What's going on here? Why all these drones? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a car channel, but I've been bitten by the FPV bug. But as you can see, my first FPV outing didn't go quite to plan. I don't know if you guys saw my last video where I do a line of sight on this FUS Spartan, race drone. Flew it around okay in line of sight, but once I got the goggles on, it's very easy to get disoriented. I ended up crashing. Wasn't that hard, but I must have landed at an odd angle, and I broke my frame here, so I'm just waiting on that. Other than that, this is a great drone. What I should have done was I should have found a more open area. That area that I was flying at, it was too small, too many trees. I'm not quite at the level with the FPV goggles to have that much going on around me. I need more space. So this thing is a 4S drone, and so in the meantime I ended up getting a Emax Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2 is what this is called, and this is a really good drone. I think it's 2.5 inch they call it. It's still pretty small. It's a little bit bigger than this one here, but not by much. This they call a toothpick, and you can see the frame's pretty thin, but it's called a toothpick drone. Don't let the small size fool you guys. These things are not toys whatsoever. These are still race drones. And this one I was actually able to, I went over to a soccer field and I was actually able to get it up in the air, and I flew it around the soccer field successfully. I didn't get any video again. Promise I'm going to get some video on the next one, but I flew it very briefly in the full acro mode. So that was a successful flight. Very happy with that. So also I have something else here. Just wanted to show you the Mobula7. Now this is what they call a whoop drone. This has a carbon fiber frame. This is more like, it looks more like, you know, what your typical toy drone would be. But again, this is not a toy. This thing goes very, very quickly. This one is a 2S. It also connects to the computer with Betaflight, which is the standard open source computer program. So you can configure everything in this from the flight board. You can connect and flash it, and you can adjust all the settings. So this one will use, just like my Emax here, this one uses 2 little batteries. This one's 2S. They sit right on top there. 2 1S batteries in series. There's a little series connector there. So this one here also uses 1S batteries, but these ones are even smaller. Look at that. Wow, they're really tiny. I think I might be able to get a couple of these, or at least one of them in there, it looks like. But those are really tiny batteries. I might have to get a few more of those. But this is what they call a tiny whoop, a whoop drone. It's got, what size are these motors? There's 16,000 kV motors, and you can see these are not brushed motors like you would find in a toy drone. It's got a real flight controller in there, programmable. It's got the camera. So this is full FPV, and it's got the 2 tiny little Trident stick of gum batteries, 250 milliamp hour, 60C, 4.35 volt, which is even higher than your standard LiPo. They're high performance batteries. This thing has a lot of good reviews online, and it's quite quick. So if you can fly this outside, you get some stickers, get some cool stickers in the package. You also get some instructions telling you how to bind it. There's a few different versions depending on what radio you get. And this one is FlySky, it says right there. And that's the radio I have, is the FlySky. i6. So you can order it with a few different receivers, onboard receivers built in. So that's great. So with this one, all I need to do is bind it and go. So no soldering on that one. Shows you some instructions. There's the flight controller. Gives you a layout of all the soldering points if you want to change anything. Shows you a little bit of how to set it up in betaflight, which is the program I was talking about. So this is a great model, beginner friendly. You can fly this indoors. You can fly it on 1S. So this is a great model to buy to get into FPV, and you can even fly it outside, like I said. So also comes with a charger, and this charger is really good. You can plug it in with a XT30 to a battery and charge off of that. It has a USB out, and it also has 12 volts in. You just plug your battery right in there, right to this, like that. And there's a few settings here for how fast you want to charge it, and it shows each individual battery. It toggles through there automatically. Also comes with a spare set of props, little screwdriver, a little wire here and plug. So if you do want to run 1S as opposed to having two batteries, all you do is you just plug it in there like that, and it just bypasses, the current just goes through, then it just uses one battery. So you got that, which is cool. Little prop removal tool, a few extra little screws, and you get a few extra batteries, which is nice. So should be enough to get you going. This radio here is very, very cheap. It's only like $50. But this is a really good radio. It actually has, I've seen videos of it, it actually has two antennas. It's got an antenna there and an antenna here. Great way to get into the hobby. You just bind it up to this and charge your batteries up, and away you go. You need FPV goggles, which you can get pretty cheap, $50 for some entry-level ones. So that's it, guys. I'm into the FPV now. Of course, I'm going to be running my cars as well. I just don't have a lot of time to get out these days, so the FPV, I can kind of do it anywhere. I have also been practicing on a program called Liftoff, and it's a great program. You can actually plug with a $9, $10 cord. You plug this right into your USB of your computer, and you can fly FPV on your computer and practice. So, and this thing apparently can take crashes pretty well. It's got prop guards, and it's light, so it's not going to get damaged easily. So that's it, guys. Hope you like this little unboxing of the Mobula7 micro FPV whoop drone. Hopefully we'll get this out there soon, and we'll show you a little bit of FPV footage right from my goggles. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now, guys.